Hello everyone. Today we discuss about module number 2, masonry construction. In a masonry construction we discuss about composite masonry. Now first we start what is composite masonry. So composite masonry is a when a wall are constructed with a two or more type of the building material, it is termed as a composite masonry. So like example, like when we use a two different material, like material used is a one type of the material is stone and another type of the material is a brick. So by the using of these two material and we construct a wall is called a composite masonry. Now in a composite masonry work, inner and outer face, both the face are made by the different material or made by the same material. So example, like in a inner side we use a brickwork and in a outer wall we use a stone face, or in a both the side both the material are same. So in a inner and outer both the side we use the same material, like we use a brick or we use a stone on both the side is called a composite masonry. So the composite masonry are adopted due to the following reason. So here main four reason is given. So one by one we discuss. So first is it reduce the overall cost of the construction. Second is this make the structure are more durable by providing the material of a better quality and a good workmanship in the face. Third one is to improve. It is improve the appearance of the structure by concealing the interior work. And fourth one is it make the use of the locally available material to obtain the optimum economy. Now here in this figure we see exactly seen the composite masonry structure. So in this structure, in the inner side we use the hollow concrete blocks and in the outer side of the wall we use a brick. So in this structure both the wall are bind with each other by joints. So at a regular interval, horizontal key or joints are provided to bond the bond between the two walls. Now here composite masonry divide into main five parts. So there are the different five types of the composite masonry is constructed. So first one is a stone facing with brick backing. Second one is a slab facing with a brick backing. Third one is a brick facing with a concrete backing. Fourth one is a ashlar facing with brick backing, and fifth one is a ashlar facing with rubble brick backing. Now one by one we discuss. So what is stone facing with brick backing? So see this figure. In this type of the composite masonry wall is constructed in a brickwork and a stone are provided on the face to appearance if the constructed in a stone. Now it is improve the appearance of the structure at a lesser cost. So see this figure here, also name indicates stone face and brick back. So what is stone face? Name indicates stone face means in a face side or in a outer side stone is provided during the construction time, or on a facing side stone we exactly seen on a front face, and in a back side brick wall is constructed. So by joining the joining the two walls and cavity is provided between the two walls, means cavity means one gap is provided between the two walls, or sometime gap is also not provided between the two walls. So it's called a stone facing with brick backing. Now second type of the composite masonry is a stone slab facing with brick backing. So in this type of the composite masonry wall is constructed in a brickwork and a stone slab are used in a face work, and the stone slab seldom exceed the 5 to 10 centimeter in the thickness and are purposely secured to the brick backing, and the stone may be used as a natural or artificial stone. So here name indicates stone slab facing with brick backing. So stone exactly seen on the face side of the wall and in a inner part constructed with a brick. So generally this type of the wall is used in a front view of the building for the attractive view purpose. So here in a when we use the stone face, so from the front view we look like your building is constructed by the stone only. So these type of the stone slab facing and brick backing composite masonry work is used only for the good appearance and attractive view purpose. Now next type of the composite masonry is a brick facing with a concrete backing. So what is brick facing with a concrete backing? So in this type of the construction, brick are used for a facing material and concrete as a backing material. So here first of all we construct a wall by RCC or RCC material, and on the face side we construct a wall by brickwork. So it's a composite masonry. From the front side when we see the brick face, so we don't know it's a composite masonry, and from the front side when we see the brickwork, so we thought that it's a brick wall, but not it's a brick wall, it is actually brick facing with a concrete backing wall. So it's a good appearance and strength is very good because this wall is constructed by the concrete work, and this type of the construction is adapted to get the strength of the concrete and aesthetic of the brick. Now next type of the composite masonry is a ashlar facing with brick backing. So in the figure you exactly see the ashlar facing. So in this type of the composite masonry, rough tool chamfer stone are provided on the facing side, and while brickwork is provided in a backing side. So you seen the exactly on a figure. So on a front side, on a face side of the building, rough tool. Rough tool means rough stone is used on the face side of the wall, and in a back side brickwork is provided. So it is preferable to use the height of ashlar as a multiple of a brick thickness plus masonry joint. Now next is ashlar facing with rubble backing. So ashlar facing and rubble backing composite masonry. In this type of the composite, rough tool and chamfer stone are provided in a face, while rubble masonry in a back side, and this may be reduce the cost of the construction as the rubble are available at the cheap rate. So this type of the ashlar facing with rubble backing is used. Now in a next lecture we discuss about the hollow concrete block, and in a hollow concrete block we discuss about the size of the block, then after advantages of the hollow concrete block, and area of application of the hollow concrete block, construction method or methodology of the hollow concrete blocks, and a situation where the hollow concrete masonry is used, and tools and plants used for the hollow concrete block, and at the last we seen the how to manufacture the hollow concrete blocks. So all these things are discussed in the next lecture, and today we complete our lecture of the composite masonry wall. Thank you.